Welcome to Team Rayceen bids farewell to 2022. I'm Crilius, and I will moderate this discussion featuring collaborators and associates of Team Rayceen Productions. Welcome, guests. Let's get started with each of you sharing a brief introduction of yourself, including your name and location, and telling us a favorite memory of 2022. I'll start with Nia.
Hello, everyone. Nia Simmons, the Songbird here. I am a singer, songwriter, and independent recording artist from Alexandria, Virginia, primarily doing R&B, soul, and jazz. And a favorite memory from 2022 is I got to perform in California for the very first time ever. Super excited to have been a part of Christian De Massanis's band who performed at the Catalina Jazz Tracks Festival. We had an amazing time, and I hope I get to do it again soon.
Fabulous. Amy.
I'm Amy Sedman. I'm the director of the Story District and host of the Story District Presents podcast. And I'm in Silver Spring, Maryland. Our office is in Washington, D.C. And my memory, a highlight was we celebrated our 25th anniversary in October, and we did a big celebration. Rayceen was there, Nikki was there at the Lincoln, and it was amazing, especially, so we do, most of the show is stories, but we opened the show with the Howard University community choir, and it was beautiful. They sang Happy Birthday, Stevie Wonder's Happy Birthday, and it was beautiful.
Fabulous, Amy. Pink Money.
What's up, everybody? My name is Nia Monet, aka Pink Money. I'm a dancer, model, and rap artist from PG County, Maryland. I would say that my favorite memory of this year would have to be winning the Wammys. I won the entire rap category for Best Rap Artist, Best Rap Song, and Best Rap Album. And that was a dream come true. It was literally one of the best days of my life. So that would be my favorite memory.
Thank you. Joshua.
Hey folks, I'm Joshua Jenkins, based out of Washington, D.C., and co-creator of Black Gay Stuck at Home. I use he, him pronouns, and my favorite memory of 2022 was Beyonce's Renaissance.
Fabulous. Nikki.
Nikki, Team Rayceen Productions, booking and casting agent. I have so many favorite memories. This is tough. I'm gonna say the high heel race in October. It was phenomenal just being around so many people for the first time in a very long time and seeing everyone in their element and shining like diamonds all through the night. It was awesome.
Wonderful. Thank you, Nikki. My favorite memory would have to be the staging of my play in May 2022. That was a fabulous time. It was great to have that happen. And, I'm so thankful and grateful for all the people that came out and all those who were involved in creating such a fabulous show. Rayceen was the host, and a fabulous host Rayceen was. And, I'm just so grateful. So that's my favorite memory of 2022. And as I just spoke about Rayceen, of course, the queen of the shameless plug is here with us today. The queen of the shameless plug, of course, is Rayceen Penn-Darbus. Rayceen, what's your favorite memory of 2022?
Well, greetings and salutations all. I bring you greetings from the nation's capital. And my favorite memory of 2022 was the swearing in of the first Black woman on the Supreme Court. So that was Justice Brown. Her swearing in was amazing. Amazing.
Yes. Beautiful, and fabulous. Now, let's move on to talk about our biggest disappointments of 2022. So, Nia, I'll start with you. Do you want to share one of your biggest disappointments of 2022?
Yeah, I will. And that thing was, even though I knew this was an event that was coming up, for some reason I did not follow through to make sure I could be in the place. And that was for Elton John's farewell tour. He's just an artist that I have admired for so many years. And of course, him being in his 70s now, it was time for him to, I guess, hang up the cape or whatever other fancy attire that he would wear. But fortunately, I got to watch it on Disney Plus. Glad I had that subscription, but they looked like they were having a fabulous time. It was just a big old party, just enjoying the music that has been a part of our lives for several decades now. And it also makes me wish I could have seen him in his prime as well, because they were having a good time. All of them were. So that's a regret, but I am happy that he's able to retire and spend more time with his family.
Well, thank goodness for the Disney Plus subscription. Joshua, what about you?
I think it's funny because I think I had the same disappointment in 2020 when we did this. But I still have student loans and Joe Biden hasn't quite figured that out yet. I need some of these to go away and they are still sitting fresh and in my account. So they're not gonna get their money, but I would love a little help. So I was hoping by 2022, by the end of 2022, we would be further along with comprehensive sort of student loan debt relief for folks. There are folks really suffering from the student loans. So maybe 2023, I won't have that disappointment anymore.
Let's hope for that. Let's hope for that. Rayceen, what about you? What is one of your biggest disappointments of 2022?
The Supreme Court Justice decision on Roe versus Wade, and the fear of things being taken away from all of us. So, sitting on that edge, but that's why it's important to vote and get involved.
There you go. There you go. All right. What is a person, place, or thing we lost in 2022 to which you want to bid farewell? I'll start with Nia Monet.
So unfortunately, I lost two people that meant a lot to me this year. My grandmother passed away in April, and then my one of my closest friends, his father had passed away. I'm still healing from both of those. Two significant people who played a huge role in my life. Two people who really supported me in my career. And, one thing that I had to learn this year is that God knows what he's doing, first of all. And then God doesn't make any mistakes. So I'm kind of on a journey where I'm kind of like learning like the hardships of life and learning how to keep going, and not just keep going for myself, but keep going for the people that wanted me to keep going. So, staying strong for them and pushing forward, because I know that's what they wanted me to do.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nia. Amy, what about you?
Oh, I just thought I'd give a shout out to Olivia Newton-John. When I was a kid, I mean, she was like, I was kind of like scrolling back. I was like, she really was kind of the center of my world. I watched Grease 3,000 times, sang every song 3,000, reenacted it. Even though it didn't age well. I loved it at the time. And then, it was like the first album I ever got for myself was called Totally Hot. With Olivia Newton-John. And I don't know. She was huge in my youth. So shout out to Olivia.
Shout out to Olivia. And I'll take a stab at this one. And someone who I like to bid farewell to, who did leave us this year, was Queen Elizabeth II. Yes, she has been my queen for a very long time, since 1952. And as someone who's Jamaican, you know, she's queen of the Commonwealth. Even if she is not our head of government, she was head of state. And so, you know, that's someone who I grew up with, you know, that was always perennially there. So we're definitely now in a new era of not God Save the Queen, but God Save the King. So, you know, kudos to Elizabeth II, Elizabeth Regina, the former queen of the British Isles and the Commonwealth. All right, so now who wants to share gratitude and thank someone who did something special in 2022? Nikki, I'll start with you.
Okay, so I mentioned the high hill race, and there are so many more events that happened in 2022. Decadence, Chocolate Covered Rocky Horror, District of Pride. I could just, so many events. And I want to take this moment to thank Mother for everything that she's done. She's, even when she's not present, her spirit of encouragement and the ability to believe that people can work together when they put their minds together. I just appreciate that so much. And that level of calm confidence that she exudes has been a focal point and a point of strength. And so I want to thank you so much, Mother, for that. I love you most.
Wonderful. All right. Next, we have Nia Simmons.
Well, 2022 marked my return to the independent music scene because I released my first single since 2015. That was the last time I released any original music. So I was happy to be back on the music scene. Back in September, we released Feeling Fine. That's the name of the song. It is available everywhere digitally and on my website, niasimmons.com. And I was scared because I think that was about 7 years I hadn't released anything. So I'm like, wow, I hope people are going to remember me. And they did. Especially, I got a lot of love in the UK. They've always shown myself and other soul artists a whole lot of love. Got my love in the United States and in other countries as well. Actually found out through Spotify year-end results that people are listening to me in Brazil. I had no idea at all. So that's something I'm definitely thankful for, just being able to continue to bring forth new music for people to hopefully enjoy.
Oh, what a beautiful thing to be grateful for. And up next, Amy.
I'm very grateful for my staff. I have now 4 people on my staff at Story District, and they've, you know, it was pretty like going through the pandemic and not knowing where we would end up was pretty, you know, as everybody knows, challenging and scary. And so to have this wonderful team of people who are excited about the work we're doing and dedicated and hardworking and talented, I'm very grateful.
Thank you for that. Now, lastly, I want everyone to share something they will leave behind in 2022. And I'll start with Joshua.
I thought about this quite a while because I want to leave behind quite a few things, but I think the thing that I want to leave behind the most is imposter syndrome. So I started a new job in 2022 and felt sort of like shaky about starting a new adventure after being somewhere for quite a few years. And I'm just trying to leave behind, like I'm trying to own that I know what I'm doing, I'm good at what I do, and leave behind all those other feelings that hold me back. So hopefully 2023 will be completely rid of imposter syndrome.
Wonderful, wonderful. Nia Monet.
So what I want to leave behind is very personal. I want to leave behind self-sabotage and negative self-talk. I pretty much manifested my whole year, like everything that I've achieved and how successful my year has been. I spoke it into existence, and it just pretty much showed me that life is in the power of the tongue. So I want to let go of the thoughts of feeling like I can't make it to a certain area, or I won't make it as far as I want to go in my career or whatever. So I want to leave self-sabotage and negative self-talk, because anything I want, I can have, and everything is possible through God, and nothing is impossible at all.
Certainly, certainly. Nikki, what about you?
I'm not as eloquent. I'm a little silly. I want to leave behind espresso M&Ms. I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with them. Every time I go into a store, I look for them. I cannot find them. I seem to only be able to find them in Florida. I gotta stop. I have to let them go, because they're going to be the end of me. Espresso M&Ms. They taste so good. Brownie M&Ms are second, but espresso number one.
Amy, what about you? What are you leaving behind in 2022?
Oh, I want to echo Josh and Nia, because I'd like to leave all those things behind as well. But I will also say I'm leaving behind frizzy hair. I feel like after decades of experimental products and layering and whatnot, I think I've nailed it. What do y'all think?
I think you nailed it.
I think you have.
You look great.
I'm leaving that behind.
Nia Simmons, what about you?
Well, I was going to say something around the lines of what Joshua and Nia Monet said, but instead, I'm going to say I want to leave at least 30 pounds in 2022. I don't know where they came from, but somehow I just ended up picking it up. I need to leave that behind in 2023. We're going to do a new thing and look and feel a lot better, I'm hoping. Thank you very much.
Yes. For me, I think I want to leave behind not seeking out support or help. I feel like that's something that's very important. Sometimes you feel like you're strong enough to do things on your own, and you're able to just move forward and not take care of yourself. So I want to leave that behind in 2022 and be much more aware of the support that is around me, and always knowing that it's always there available for me to reach out for help and to reach out for support. Rayceen, Pendarvis, what about you? What are you leaving behind in 2022?
What am I leaving behind in 2022? I think many of us spoke on so many wonderful points, but I feel like we're all going through a period of change. And it is the change is in the air. It is shifting all around us. Folks are going through the feelings of, should I let go? Should I hold on to? Should I step forward? Should I move back? Should I stand still? All of that is rooted in fear. Fear of the unknowing, fear of believing in yourself, fear of taking all that you have achieved and knowing your self-worth. And someone said, if you have faith, you cannot have fear. Fear cannot exist if you have faith. So whatever your faith or that particular walk for you may be, it is different for different individuals. So I'm leaving fear behind.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well said, well said. Now, let's wrap up with shameless plugs. Tell the viewers how they can connect with you, Nia Simmons.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. You can keep in contact with me through social media. My handle is Nia the Songbird on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And of course, stay connected through my website as well, niasimmons.com.
Awesome. Amy.
You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Story District, and our website is storydistrict.org, where you can sign up for our mailing list. I want to give a shout out for our show this Saturday, It's a Wonderful Life. You can see a whole spread of it in Metro Weekly about the show, and one of the stories in the show is actually from the last Outspoken that we did at the Kennedy Center in May, and so Christian Richardson will be in that show as well. So.
Awesome. Nia Monet.
So everybody can follow me on all social media platforms at I Am Pink Money. That's PINKMONI. And I'm also dropping a new single next Thursday. So we turning up for that joint.
Oh, congrats. Joshua.
Yeah, you can follow me personally at Josh Jenks, JOSHJENKS on all the platforms. And you can continue to follow Black Gay Stuck at Home. We will be continuing through the new year at _BGSAH or at bgsah.com.
Awesome. Thank you, Joshua. Nikki.
Well, the easiest way to get in contact with Team Rayceen Productions is to send an email message to teamrayceen@gmail.com. So anything that you're interested in doing as far as volunteering or supporting any of the programming that we have coming up on our YouTube channel, and please feel free to send an email there.
Awesome. And for me, you can follow me at It's Skrylios, that's ITSKRYLIOS on Twitter and Instagram. And you can also go to my linktree/It's Skrylios to see everything else that I've got going on. And of course, my book, Fears, Fantasies, and Freedom is available now on Amazon. So you can go ahead and check that out. It's a great gift for anyone. And of course, when it comes to the queen of the shameless plug and high priestess of love, for all things Rayceen Pendarvis, you can go to Rayceen.com. So on behalf of Team Rayceen Productions, I thank each of you for collaborating with us in 2022. Wow, that was wonderful. My goodness, we have gotten the opportunity to work with some of the greatest, most wonderful people during this year. Right, Rayceen?
We truly have. We have worked with some amazing lights, and I thank them all for joining us, taking the time out of their busy schedules to be here. And those who are not, we feel their spirit and thank them for sharing this time with us in this amazing year with us.
Agreed. Now, to our viewers, please follow us at Team Rayceen Productions on social media. Click around our YouTube channel and check out our other interviews, blogs, forums, and more. And while you're at it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Rayceen, what would you like to tell our viewers?
Thank you for watching.